best in sending voice notes, but when it comes to recording voiceover for your content, you will be shy. I don't understand. As a fashion designer, you make a dress for yourself, go for an event, but then you forget to take pictures. But you expect your customers to take pictures of clothes you make for them and send to you, Abi? One day, you will make it make sense. But until then, let's get right into today's topic. Hi, my loves. How una day? If this is your first time on my YouTube channel, welcome, welcome, welcome. My name is Pat. And if you're a returning subscriber, thank you for coming back, my guy. You too much. I know it looked like I wasn't smiling in my intro, but that's because I want us to realize how serious this topic is. I consider it really serious for fashion designers and business people as a whole. We are in an era where almost everyone is buying online. Therefore, vendors are putting in a lot of effort to be in front of everybody. They want to be in people's faces all the time. People will only remember things they see. NEPA. Nigeria will always happen to you. I am going to check the lighting, and if it is good, I'll continue filming this video. Okay, guys, I am back. I am filming this thing without extra light, just my phone light, but thank God for sunlight. So yeah, let's get right back into the video. So like I was saying, people always or often remember only things that they see every time, and they will forget about you who post only when you feel like just when your village people tell you, oh yeah, go and post this one. That is the only time you post on your social media pages. Most times, before people slide into your DM to make a purchase, to place an order, trust me, they must have seen your post a good number of times. They must have seen your post over and over again, enough to convince them to place an order. People buy from people they can trust. People buy from people they feel they can relate to. People buy from people they feel they know. And people can only relate to you if they constantly see your post, they constantly see your face. You know how when you see people often, you start to feel, especially online, when you see people often, you start to feel like you kind of know them. And then when you feel like you kind of know somebody, you start to like trust them a bit. That is how it works. So they need to see you often, they need to see you over and over again so that they will get the feeling of knowing you before they can place an order. Most times this is what happens before any, I buy online a lot, and that is how it works for me. So you want to put aside that shyness, that thing that is holding you back. You want to put all of that aside and create meaningful content and create valuable content for your social media pages and create valuable content for your business. I have never seen anywhere or anyone that have come out to say that shyness paid their bills. Shyness doesn't pay bills. I did something recently because I knew I was going to be posting something like this on this channel. So this month, from the 4th of November, I started putting out valuable content consistently for 2 weeks, both on my Instagram page and TikTok page. And something happened. Something that surprised me happened. I gained about 100 new followers on Instagram and over 200 new followers on TikTok. The light is back. Okay, we are just going to continue filming. So like I was saying, I gained about 100 followers on Instagram and over 200 followers on TikTok in just 2 weeks. This has never happened to me before. Never ever happened to me before. And it just made me realize how much I've been holding myself back, how much I've been doing by myself, just because I am not putting out the kind of content people want to see. People come to social media like Instagram and TikTok to be entertained. If they are not being entertained, they are not being educated or informed, they will just quickly scroll past your page. So what I have noticed is entertain your viewers or your followers while you post your clothing as a fashion designer. You can also try to educate them. Things like process video, people learn from that. You can make voiceover. I have noticed that when I do voiceover, my posts tend to do better. If you are the type that even likes to send voice note to people, leverage on that and make more voiceover for your content. Just so you know, I am not making up all of this. Let's look at some of my analytics from both Instagram and TikTok. These are from my Instagram. Notice the numbers on the saves, the numbers on the shares. This is coming from someone who used to struggle to get engagement on a post before November. In fact, I complained that Instagram wasn't pushing my post anymore. I didn't know I was doing the wrong things. Well, not exactly the wrong things, but the things that people are not so interested in. These ones are from TikTok. You know your content is valuable if it does well on both Instagram and TikTok. Trust me, because most times there are two different audience on the platform. And if people, I was going to say fuck with, my my bad. If people like your content on both Instagram and TikTok, it just means you did something right. Did you notice how many followers I get from each of those posts? Bro, I have been my own problem. But now, hey, now I have seen the lights and I want you to see it too. Because you see, 2025, we are going to grow this fashion business together. God spare our lives. So, first things first, you're going to put that shyness aside because it is that shyness that holds people back. So, we are going to take that shyness and we are going to put it aside. We are going to put that mentality of what will people say aside. We are going to step out of our comfort zone and you will create content for your fashion business. That's a good start, right? I have never seen where shyness fed anyone before. Shyness will not put food on your table. Shyness will not put money in your bank account. Instead, it takes from you. It holds you back. You have been doing things in your comfort zone all your life. Where have that gotten you to? Don't you think it is time to make a change? It is time to do something differently, something out of your comfort zone. I mean, you've been doing something over and over again, and it doesn't bring you the required results that you want. Maybe it used to bring you results in the past, but you know how social media is. People move on fast. Once they've gotten used to a certain kind of content, after a while that trend passes. You need to pass with the trend. Drop that thing and do something differently. So when you keep doing something over and over again and you see it is not giving you the required results that you want, it means that you are not doing something right. That should also tell you that you need to change something. When you first start creating content, you're going to feel some sort of embarrassment. Yes, you're going to look at your video and cringe so bad. But not to worry, every creator felt that same way at first. As you keep creating content, you start to feel less cringe. It starts to get easier for you. You start to see content in every situation. And see, once you get to that point, forget it. There will be no stopping you because content creation will not come easily to you. But don't forget, we are creating only valuable content, not just any kind of content. You want to focus on giving value while creating content, regardless of the kind of content that you're creating, be it entertaining, be it informative, educational. You still want to give value while entertaining your viewers or your followers. Remember when I showed you my analytics from Instagram? You see how there were a lot of saves and shares, right? That's one thing that tells you that your content is valuable. When you create content and you post it to your social media, whether Instagram, TikTok, and you notice that a lot of people are saving that post, it just means that they learned something from that post or they found value in that post. So they are saving it to come watch later, to be able to refer to it again. What this does is that it sends signal to Instagram algorithm that your content is valuable. Therefore, they will help you push it further so that more people can find it. This also applies to shares. When people relate to your video or your post, maybe find it funny, they are going to share it to their stories. Now, their followers will see this post and probably visit your page. You see, this is more people finding you. And that is what they call visibility. When people are seeing you, when your page is gaining engagement, your posts are doing well, that is visibility. It is a win-win situation for you. A win-win situation that shyness will never give you. You are starting to get seen, you're starting to get noticed, you're starting to get the visibility that you want. And that is how sales starts to come in. It is not rocket science. You have to do the work to see the results that you want. This video is getting too long, so I am going to be stopping here today. In my next video, I will continue this topic. I shall be sharing different types of content you can create as a fashion designer to get engagement on your posts. But until then, if you find this particular video helpful, please like the video and subscribe to my YouTube channel. I will see you in the next one. Bye bye.